I hate my boyfriend's mom. So you know what I told him? I'd rather sit in my apartment and suffer alone instead of going to talk to your mother. And I don't care what you have to say about it. Oh, why do I hate her so much? She says I'm too masculine to be a gay dude. So I'm 23 male and I hate my boyfriend's family with a passion. I can't stand them. They're most condescending, judgmental a-holes I've ever had the displeasure of knowing. It all started when I first met them. They talked about my looks and how I could improve it by losing weight, cutting my hair and stop eating like a fat pig. Excuse me? I'm 188 centimeters tall and 80 kilograms. I go to the gym a lot and would consider myself fit. They just crap on my job because they think I'm not good enough to be a doctor and I work too much. His mother is the one that says all of this and the rest agree with her. It's gotten to the point where I'm dreading every birthday, Christmas, or any other celebration because I have to see them again. My boyfriends told them to stop, but they always say that I'm too sensitive and just need to relax. Last time I met with them, well, you won't believe this. They told my boyfriend that he should dump me and find a man that's better for him. I was sitting right next to him when it happened. So his mom got into an accident and had to go to the hospital I'm working at, and my boyfriend told me to help her and make sure she gets the best care. I told my coworkers and they assured me that I can't be on her case and that I wouldn't need to be near her at all. My boyfriend and his family begged me that I should visit her and make sure she's okay on my break, and I refused. I said I'd rather be alone in my apartment and suffer than to visit his mom with him or without him. I can't freaking stand that woman. He and his family have been messaging me nonstop, telling me I'm a bad doctor for not wanting to help a patient. But the thing is, she's not my patient. So am I the a-hole? Update number 1. So I thought I would give you guys an update before that. Time for all the kind words and support. His mom was fine. She was not in any danger at all. My colleagues told me how much she crap-talked me about how much better he could do than some wannabe doctor. I was fuming. She and her family had been begging me to visit her, and she was still talking crap about me. So I went to her room demanding to know what her problem was. Well, she did not like me because I'm, in her words, too masculine to be with her son, and he needs to find someone that's not. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. I told my boyfriend and he was mad at first but kind of agreed with her and told me it would not hurt for me to be less masculine. All I said was that if he's trying to make me change who I am, then there's no reason for us to be together. He told me that's not what he wanted and that he loves me. So I told him, like so many of you did, that if he wants me, he has to go low contact with her or I'm going full no contact. He told me it's not fair and I'm being completely unreasonable. I've made my choice though, and in the end, we broke up. To be honest, I'm not even that heartbroken. I have my job, good friends, and a family that loves me. I've gotten texts from him telling me that he misses me, but I've just ignored them. In the end, I'm much happier and I think it's for the better. Okay guys, Mr. Reddito here. The next update that we're going to look into came out 3 months after the breakup. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Here's your next update. This dude's family has treated me like crap. I was never good enough. I was in their eyes a wannabe doctor. That should not be one, and they felt sorry for my patients. They wanted me to be less masculine because they wanted my ex to be the man. I told him that if he wanted me in his life, I need to go low contact with her, and accept that I would go full no contact with her. Well, he didn't want that, so we broke up. He showed up at the hospital I work at, waited for me to get off my shift. When we were together, he got my schedule so we could see each other, and he said he just wanted to talk. He told me he missed me and that his mother realized that it would be good to have a doctor in the family, and that my boyfriend was an idiot to break up with me. He told me that he was done with her crap and that we should be together again. Honestly, I was too tired. I worked a 15-hour shift and was planning a nice date with my bed. I didn't think I missed him because of the crap he put me through, but I don't know. I don't want it to go back to how it was, and I've had hate in my heart since we broke up. I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. I was going to sleep, but this has been on my mind since I got home. Just had to get it off there. Final update regarding this situation. Ugh, his mother is a nightmare to be near. She's talked crap about me in front of me, made fun of my appearance, telling me to stop eating like a pig, and no one wants a pig in the family. Has told my ex that he could find someone better than someone wannabe doctor, and stuff like that. I'll never ever let someone talk to me like that, and that's why I wanted him to be low contact. So, here's the actual update. I talked to him yesterday. I asked him if I was really willing to go no contact with her, and he changed the subject time and time again. I told him why he told me what his mother said about me being the doctor in the family, and he could not answer that either. I told him to leave and that we would continue the conversation tomorrow. AKA today. I saw him after work today. I get off at 1 and I saw him at 3. I told him if he could not answer any of my questions honestly, then it wasn't even worth trying. So he told me what I believe was half of the truth. He said he regrets everything, but his mother was right. Probably should have ended there for his best. I can't be the one that acts as the man between us, and it undermines him. He told me that he can't go full no contact with her because, well, that's his mother. He told me that I was childish for breaking up with him over some comment, and told me that it won't happen again and that he won't let it happen ever. I asked him why he came back only after his mother told him that it would be good to have a doctor in the family, even though she did not think I was a good one. He only said it's true and it's good to have one. At that point, I was just fed up. I'm tired. I work long hours and coming back to this headache was not worth it. I told him that I am a man and he's one too. Told him that's not how a relationship works between two men and that he will always be a mama's boy. I'll not tolerate being talked down to or feeling belittled over the internalized homophobia. I told him that any man/woman that he might date or wants to date him can go through with that problem, but it won't be me. He begged and told me that it would make him happy if we tried and that his mother could change. No. Just no. I want to be with someone that loves me for me and won't let their mothers hate me or make me feel like a failure and a bad person. I won't. I'm not dating their mother. I told him to not bother contacting me ever again and that I'm officially done with him now and forever. Well, thanks everybody. You guys have had good advice and made things very clear. I hope all you achieve great things in life. Okay, so the comment section's popping off in this one. Let's read a couple. So, they wanted him to change so that the boyfriend could be the, quote, man in the relationship, and boyfriend agreed? Oh, big yikes. I'm glad OP got the heck out of there, guys. OP responds to that and says this: masculinity so fragile that he feels his boyfriend should change to be less masculine than him. Yeah, mega yikes. And the final comment says, specifically, the ex's mother wanted to determine the level of masculinity of her son's gay partner. I mean, I feel a little bit sorry for the ex, that he's so ducked up. He thinks that in the same universe it's appropriate. He needs years of therapy to unwind that issue and will likely just never get it. So guys, let me know your thoughts of this story. Do you think it was a good move for OP to completely separate himself for this entire situation and just go no contact with the entire toxic family? Drop it down below, guys. Let me know your thoughts. And story number 2 is titled, My Sister Invited Her Boyfriend to Spend the Night in My Bridal Suite right before my wedding day. Yeah, it's crazy. My wedding's on Sunday, and my family's staying in a hotel 10 minutes from the venue. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have guests flying in from multiple countries and states, so this way we can all spend time together during the days leading up to the wedding. My parents got a suite where they'll be in one bedroom, and myself and 2 sisters will be in the other bedroom. My sister invited her boyfriend to stay in our bedroom with her. Her reasoning is that she wants him to meet/spend time with our family. who's flying in and doesn't want him to have or commute between his parents' house and the hotel every day. It's about an hour. I don't really feel comfortable sharing a bedroom/bathroom with her boyfriend, especially the night before my wedding. I kind of wanted it to just be a special night with my siblings. Also, my fiancé will be driving from his parents' house to the hotel each day to hang out with his out-of-town family. So, am I being unreasonable? Well, originally, my parents asked if I would like my own hotel room or if I would like to stay with them. I said I would prefer to spend the night with them the night before the wedding, not alone. They did not mention her boyfriend would be staying in the room with us, and now all the rooms are booked. Also, my fiancé's upset and doesn't like the idea of me spending the night in a room with a man who's not related to me the night before our wedding. He wants to spend the night together before the wedding. We've been living together for 4 years, and I told him I want to keep the tradition where we don't see each other the day before the wedding. He's upset that my sister's boyfriend will be spending the night in the bridal suite and not him. He thinks it's weird. But he's not upset with me. I also shared a hotel room once with my sister and her boyfriend when we attended a cousin's funeral. He came into the bathroom while I was showering. This may also be why my fiancé's uncomfortable with the situation. Everyone's getting ready at the hotel room on Sunday morning, and they said he would leave while we get our hair and makeup done. My mom's treating me like a bridezilla and thinks I'm being unreasonable. My mom's upset with me that I'm upset, and my mom told me I'm being ungrateful, and nothing my parents do is ever good enough for me. Nobody asked me before inviting him. I found out about it today, 1 month before the wedding. Because, well, my sister asked me what time we're checking in on Friday so she can let him know. Well, it was Mom's idea, apparently. My sister's not financially independent yet. She's in grad school. So they would be the ones paying for the additional hotel room, and it's very expensive. When I brought it up to my mom today, she said, "What do you want me to do? Spend more money for them to have their own room?" He's also in graduate school and not financially independent yet. I mean, it's the suite of the bridesmaids are coming to Sunday morning to get our hair and makeup done, and where the photographer will take all our getting ready photos. The venue came with the bridal suite, but my mom preferred the hotel because it's nicer. Alright, here's the update. I'm going to sleep now, and I'll read the rest of the comments in the morning. I just want to say I really appreciate everybody. Here's the update. You guys are amazing. I talked to my mom and she basically gaslit me and told me I'm being unappreciative. But they've canceled the suite and booked 3 separate rooms instead. One for my parents, one for my sister, her boyfriend, and one for me and my 15-year-old sister. This has been a huge wake-up call for me and a sign that I need to start standing up for myself more to my family. Thank you to everyone who commented. I'm sorry I could not reply to all of them, but your overwhelming support means the world to me. Tell me though, what would you do in my situation? Okay, so I would have felt incredibly awkward if I was the boyfriend staying in the suite. I wouldn't have done it. Here is a couple comments. I think it means the mom was full of it and tried to guilt trip the bride into hosting the boyfriend. That's when the second comment says this. I want to know more about OP's sister's boyfriend walking in on OP in the shower the last time they shared a hotel room. Oh, weird. Hotel rooms are small, compared to your actual home. It's not hard to tell if the bathroom's occupied. It thinks that it just wasn't an innocent oopsie on boyfriend's part. And also, what bride would want a strange guy in her hotel room before her wedding? And that's exactly what I thought, guys. You want your girlies there with you. You want to be comfy enough to be braless, wearing comfy clothes. I know I would not be comfortable wearing my usual tank top and shorts with someone else's boyfriend being there. So guys, that's a very, very good point. You would think somebody would just want to relax in their suite right before their big wedding day without having to feel tension and awkwardness. So let me know your thoughts, guys. Drop it down below. And now we're going to look at the final story of the video. I found out my ex-wife cheated on me while she was pregnant. Now she says I'm emotionally manipulative because, quote, I'm cold and distant. This girl's trippin'. I, 31 male, found out my new ex-wife had been cheating on me last year when she was 6 months pregnant. The affairs happened before and during the pregnancy. She had reasons and excuses and did not want to get a divorce. She wanted to stay together and do couples therapy. I told her to go ahead, get therapy, but cheating was a deal breaker for me, so we got a divorce. The house was mine before we got married, so she moved back with her parents, who had enough room to set up a nursery and give my ex the guest room. We agreed to an even 50-50 split of custody. My wife has our daughter Sunday to Wednesday, and the original plan was for her to drop her off at daycare on Wednesday morning. And my nanny picked her up around noon and brought her back to my house, where my daughter would stay with me until Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on what worked best for everyone. Then my ex said she thought the daycare was misplacing some things she was sending in for her to bring to my house, because, well, a few times our daughters came home short-handed of some bottles, or without her binky. So ex said she wanted to drop her daughter off at our house directly to make sure all her things gets to me. So she starts picking her up from daycare and on her break, dropping her off here. I work from home Wednesday and Fridays. Even so, I'm working. When ex began dropping off Nadine at my house, it was normally about 12:30. My daughter's nanny is a nice old lady from the Barbados. Not sure of her age, but I'd say late 50s. Was the one to answer the door for my ex and take my daughter and her things, since I was in my office working. Ex began saying she wanted to speak to me directly when she dropped me off. She said she felt like, quote, she was unloading a lot on the nanny and did not want her to forget to tell me anything. I'd be lying if I said I didn't have some resentment and anger towards my ex. Well, I don't want my daughter to see that though. So when I talk to my ex, I try to be as emotionally even as possible. Just talking about the things that pertain to my daughter and no more. At today's drop-off, Nadine has a dirty diaper, so her nanny took her upstairs to change her. My ex asked me how I was doing and I told her I was fine, thank you, and then began to walk back to my office. She sees herself out, she used to live there. As I was walking away, she says, "You know, I'm getting really sick of your crap." I didn't even get a chance to ask her what crap she was talking about when she just starts freaking out, saying I was emotionally manipulating her by being cold and distant, that she should not be punished forever for her mistakes, and how me hating her is the same as me hating my daughter. Well, I let her finish yelling and then told her to leave. I think my best bet's to go no contact with her again, and not see her for drop-offs anymore. But I was looking for some other perspectives or options on the matter if you might have them. Update number 1, 7 days later. First of all, I just want to thank everyone who took the time to listen and support me and sympathize and give advice. I didn't get a chance to respond to all the comments, but I appreciate them. There were so many great suggestions. Someone suggested a website called Talking Parents, which I believe is going to be a great resource for my ex-wife and I. The things I need to keep reminding myself is that in 5 or 10 years, the negative and betrayed feelings I have for my ex-wife will most likely fade. But a hostile relationship between the two of us, it's going to impact our daughter forever. Because of this, I've sat down with my ex-wife and had a recorded conversation, of course, about our situation. I was very open and honest with her, and I told her that I still had negative feelings towards her as my ex-wife, but as the mother of my child, I would always treat her civilly and respectfully. But we had to have boundaries. I told her that we're going back to the original plan where she drops her off at the daycare Wednesday mornings, and my nanny picks her up in the afternoon. We're going to communicate through the website which items should be sent home with her, so the nanny can double check to make sure she has everything. My ex-wife, well, she's not happy. I think she was coming to my house in hopes of reconciliation, but I told her respectfully, but in no uncertain terms, it was never going to happen. But I would love to evolve our relationship as awesome co-parents to an amazing little girl. And maybe one day, well, friends. Again, thank you to everyone who took the time to reply to my post. This community has been a wonderful research to me. I hope you all have a wonderful night. Wow, okay, so here's the comment. The mother is the one who tried to be emotionally manipulative, but it's nice to see that it did not work, and the father's mature enough not to let the parents' bad relationship ruin their daughter's childhood. I have doubts about the mother, though. Yep, sounds like the mother's a piece of work. Not just a piece of work, she's a whole project. And OP did not sign up for group work. Guys, let me know your thoughts on this story. I know it was a wild one and a lot to take in, but drop your thoughts down below. Check out the Instagram channel, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and leave a comment. Guys, thank you so much for all the support that you guys give me. I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you in tomorrow's video. Have a wonderful day, every single person. Bye.